Hello guys, my name is Shawstin and welcome back to me playing on the JFS. 1.14 has arrived. 1.14 has arrived, as you can clearly tell by all those leaves behind me. Look at those. You see that? You see that? That is now the default texture for leaves. And if you don't like it, too bad. Actually, it's not that bad because there is now a built-in resource pack for the old textures. So if you really are so stubborn as to why none of this path is path. There we go. If you are really so stubborn as to vehemently refuse to use the new textures, you have the option. But there's a lot of little changes. I think I went over these like when they were first announced back in like the last server, but we're not gonna worry about that because most of the changes are pretty small. They changed, like little changes to stone brick and stone and andesite and stuff, wood as well. And most of them I don't care for. Some of them I particularly don't like. Like andesite, I think looks too much like wool. I should have done this intro at Titan Gall because I have andesite there. But I basically what I did is we updated to 1.14 the server, and there's like glowstone. It's a bit different. You can't quite tell from back here. And so Zoomavoid, the YouTuber, has this vanilla tweaks thing that he runs. He updates every now and again with like little changes to your vanilla game that you can add. And I went to see what he had, and I grabbed a few of them. I grabbed one that changed andesite a bit, logs a bit, like very little tiny ways. I also grabbed this one, which makes the little Wi-Fi signal bar up there change colors depending on how good your signal is. So now I can kind of do a quick tab, and I don't have to like actually. I don't know. It's just a little thing. It's the little things in life that makes things. Oh, okay. Yeah, like as you can see, not a great signal. Why is there a spider? We'll write that later. But yeah, my internet rate lately has not been great because, well, reasons. But we're working on it. We are working on it. But that's not the reason I haven't made a video yet, even though this update's almost 2 weeks old. Actually, I think it's 2 weeks old the day I'm recording this. The problem is that, like, 1.14 is a hot mess. Because, like, there's a lot of problems, like a bunch of loading problems. Like, look at this. See how close I can get to these? Okay, well, now that wasn't a great example, but like the chunk loading is pretty bad. There's these glitches where like torches stop working in certain areas. That's awful to deal with. Last night I came onto the server to play, and I came to Shoptown, and basically like half of all of Shoptown was in darkness because of the glitch. I had to like fight witches inside this building just so I could sleep the night away. Sleep the night away. Speaking of sleeping the night away. Oh. Really? I was having a decent time playing before I started recording, but now I started recording, it's gonna do this. Can I just sleep the... That was weird. Can I just sleep the night away, and then I can talk about what I want to do this episode, and then I can actually do stuff. So, 1.14 has come, but that does not change the fact that Shoptown is still Shoptown. And Shoptown things have changed. Dan has, as you may have noticed, Dan, if the world will load. Oh, great. Okay, good. Dan, as you may have noticed, has, well, so this is what I'm talking about the terrible loading. You see this? You see how close see, look at this. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There's a spider there for some reason. Oh, right. Yeah, that area right there on the top of Naxer's shop is all messed up. I didn't go in there to fix that because the mobs can't get to you, and also there was a lot of mobs in there, so I didn't want to risk like blowing up his shop. But yeah, Dan took down this building. He just took the whole thing down, which is honestly a shame because, one, it was a really cool building. I really liked it. And two, it kind of makes this area over here, where the portal is, feel very empty. Like, someone needs to put something right here ASAP. Anyway, basically what he did instead is he moved his entire shop up to... There's a trader one. To this stall right here. There's also this stall here for diamonds. For diamond stuff. I don't know whose this is, but you can get cheap diamond stuff. But yeah, I don't think it works yet, because you're supposed to be able to do some, like, push a button and nothing happened. So, who knows? I'm gonna take a closer look at this. Take a closer look at this, Trader Llama. Where is he? I hear you. Where are you? There you are. What do you got? Mushroom, reeds, magenta dye, melon seeds, poppy, and blue ice for 6. Actually, the blue ice for 6 is not that bad. Because 1 blue ice is like 81 regular ice. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, trader llamas or traders are a new thing, and they're pretty useless. But yeah, so this shop torn down. But as one shop falls, another rises. Because, well, there's also this, but we'll worry about this later. Because weather. Oh. Okay. I like it. It's definitely more. I like it. The variety in roads. That's good. I like it. I really like it, actually. I might throw in some spruce planks right here so you don't have to jump, because I am a bit lazy. But yeah, weather has returned to the server, and basically in one day completed this entire building. It's his wool shop. It's Woolly World, so you can buy some wool. Carpets, pay what you think is fair. I mean, the market is currently very oversaturated with carpets thanks to muck. Please, bulk order, payment chest, 2 beds, or beds for 2 iron. It's a weird staircase location. We got a nice balcony up here. This is I hadn't actually I actually hadn't looked at this yet. Okay, we got a nice silo. What's down here? Wait, oh, this is where it's right. And then this is his storage area, probably, where he grew all the sheep. He actually had all of this stuff before he got back. He had it pretty much the whole time, but now he's actually doing stuff with it, and it's great. Pay what you think is fair for wool. So he's got all this wool, all the wool you need, and by all the wool you need, you mean 9 stacks at a time. So I hope you don't need more than that. But yeah, cool building. I also like the wheaten out front. That's nice. So yeah, now Quartz Fort has a neighbor and a road leading up to it, which is nice. Berry bushes, yeah. Shoptown is coming along, but it's not perfect. Never has been, and it can be better. Which is why I, Shawstin, today in this episode, am declaring. Jesus, yeah. So, but this is going to be the only episode I do in 1.14 because 1.14.1 is oh god. What's that down there? Oh, that's Fluxus Villager Trading Hall, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this is probably going to be the only video I do in 1.14 because 1.14.1 is going to come out soon and it's going to fix all these problems. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I've already used like 8 potatoes because I have no plans I have no structure. But yeah, what I'm going to do is Lemons built this building. It just unloaded. That's what it did. This building, which is this nice kind of like downtown building kind of thing you see, and he built it for no real reason, and he was like, well, I don't really want this. You can have it if you want it. And so I claimed it, which is now the Shoptown Development Commission. This is where I've talked about this for a while. Oh, it's raining in real life. Is that I was going to have kind of a commission to work on Shoptown stuff, like the bridge that makes their plans to have built over there. Maybe I'll build it. Maybe I'll have the commission sorted out. But yeah, so this is what this is going to be. You know, we got space for a couple floors. We got a lobby here. Head up here. And I don't know if anything's permanent yet, but yeah, this will be like a meeting room, and then the top floor will be where whoever is in charge, like the director, the board director, or maybe like the mayor, depending if we do a mayor thing, I don't know, will have his own office up there. So yeah, this is kind of what I feel like thrown together. Although the problem is that this is very excuse me. Oh, this is well, you know, this is really a very basic. Like all this is going to be is me building a table and chairs, and then very precisely placing decorative things that like I can't really commentate and do at the same time. So that'll be more like a come back to it when it's done kind of project. And instead, I will do something else with my first half of this episode, which is to have lag. There we go. Grab this shulker box, and we're just going to run over here for a hot minute. And we're going to push F3 and A again. And that didn't actually do anything. Yeah, F3 and A is basically a necessity in this update. Like you see, this is just awful. So I'm going to take this little space right here. Why? Well, because it's right in between all three of the bookshops. Bookshop, bookshop. I actually hit that. Wow. And bookshop. You can't see it, but it's the rocket ship. So it's nicely located between all three of these shops. What is it for? This is just going to be a little station for anvils. Just an anvil station. You know, sometimes you need an anvil. And, you know, well, when you need an anvil, you need an anvil. And there's not many anvils around shop. You can go all the way to Flux's place, way over there, and use it for, just use it for his thing. Because he's got one in his, what's it called? He's got one in his... I don't remember what it's called. Auction house. That's what it's called. Jeez. But yeah, he's got one in the auction house. But one, I feel like I shouldn't use that for personal purposes. Seriously. There. Was that so hard? Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't use that for personal purposes. Because oh, here's the andesite. See, look at that. Doesn't look kind of like wool. It's a bit better than it was, but I still think it looks a bit not great. So we're just gonna like throw together a quick little structure here for you know, just for anvils. You know, just kind of oop. I think I'll do this. And then, yeah. So I'm just kind of throwing together a nice little tower here. Although I kind of tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raise this all up one because I want the anvils to be like whatever at eyesight. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. This looks better. Doesn't it look better? And well, I was about to say we can use the opportunity to use some of our new fancy stone brick walls, but I don't know if I actually want to use those yet because I actually have some. Because there's already a lot of stone brick in this build. How's it already been 10 minutes? I have a whole episode to do. I am a failure. I fail at everything. Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna throw together a little thing here for, you know, public use, you know, and maybe you want to leave a donation. Maybe I'll leave a chest and you can leave a donation if you want to donate for the perpetuation of iron, or not iron, of anvils, free anvils, because, you know, Shoptown Commission, we don't have taxes in Shoptown. We could. That's a good idea. Not really. So we don't really have a way to fund this stuff. It's come out of pocket. So, you know, if you want to support the Shoptown Commission, feel free. But if you don't, that's fine. You can still reap the benefit of our system. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw this together and meet you. Oh, see, there's that lighting glitch. You see? And meet you at Morge World. That right there is a bit off. There's glass. There's 3 blocks of glass there, but not on that side. Is that a design feature? I don't. It's a weird design feature if it is. No, that looks like a mistake. Yep. There you go, Flux. I found a thing with your building if you want to fix that. So yeah, here I am at Morge World, where not much has changed. It's basically the same as before. There's a few little tiny changes because of the update. You know, Nixer and went around and kind of touched up a few things in that circle over there, but other than that, it's basically the same. But what's not the same is this over here. I have claimed this section right here, this big old circle here, for a little project of mine. Boop. And I've chosen the spot. 1, it's a nice big empty field, and 2, if the world will load, it's a nice way to connect that part of Morge World to the trivia area of Morge World, which is literally just Hole in the Tooth 2 and this one building by Flux that no one's used yet. But, I mean, it's here, so that's... Oh, no, sorry, it's Lemons' base. My bad. Sorry. I guess I probably shouldn't try to make this part of Morge World then. Jeez, everything. Just like... They announced that 1.14.1 will fix all of this, and it will be out on Monday. So, like, that's great. They really pushed through that update. But yeah, so what is this thing then? Well, one of the update features for 1.14 is that you got crossbows. And crossbows you can load, you know, with an arrow, as you do, and you shoot like that. But also, they added the ability to shoot something else. And that's not it. I gotta put in my offhand, don't I? As you can see, I have now loaded this firework rocket. Ka-pow! As you can see, I can now load and shoot. Interesting. Yeah. I can shoot colored missiles. Although that was a bit of a dark green. I might want to change it to light green. Lime green. And, yeah, that's a really cool thing. To the extent that I thought, why not make a paintball course? So, by the way, these are flight rockets. The stupid crafting system keeps accidentally making me flight rockets when I'm trying to make my good stuff. It's dumb. So these things literally do nothing. I mean, I could use them for an elytra, but I don't have an elytra. But yeah, it's a paintball course. And I will be working on this. Basically, my plan is that I've got this circle area here. Here's the inside of the wall, and here's the outside of the wall. Well, the wall will probably be a bit in the middle here, because it's going to have to be well complicated designed to make it so that like I can have this stuff, but it's not. But I don't want the wall to be just this. That's kind of ugly. So like there's gonna be like textured layers of stone around it and stuff, and I gotta figure out how to build that all the way around the circle. It's gonna take a lot of design work. It's gonna take some time, but it will look good. It's gonna have like a seating area up top for spectators, 4 sides, you know, green, blue, yellow, red, and you know, got a little space here for your bed, and it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have like a little, you know, maybe I don't know what kind of theme I want to have for the obstacles in here. Maybe it'll be like a abandoned city kind of thing, like scraps of rubble to hide behind, or maybe it'll be nature themed. I don't know. Maybe both. It's nature reclaiming scraps of rubble. But yeah, and fortunately, these rocket shots, when you shoot them and they hit a person, they explode on impact and they do damage. They do damage, obviously. That's why it makes this work. And so, you know, I can actually use them. I can, you know, if you aim and hit someone with them, you know, they take damage. Probably will be a no armor fight, and like I'll have, you know, maybe an amount of food, probably no food, because otherwise you just heal and it'll probably take forever. Because, well, this thing does like 2 hearts damage, so if you hit like 5 shots. So yeah, probably no eating. Maybe eating, maybe not eating. Maybe leather armor for like color-coded stuff if you want to do a team battle. I might get leather chest plates. I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be done almost entirely off camera, but that's what's happening here in Morge World. Exciting, isn't it? I'm looking forward to it. And I really hope that more stuff happens in Morge World, because it's really literally just this. Like, we done some ABBA stuff. There was 1 game of Cacti on Ice played, and I think maybe 2 games of Hole in the Tooth. And then there's my Trident Ascent minigame, which you can't really do right now because the server is always so terribly laggy. But I do still hold the record. So that's fun. That's fun. High score. Dung, 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 dung. Bo do 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 ban dan it dan it dan it ban it ban it ban it ban it ban it ban it. Sorry. Do you guys ever like, was that just like a thing? Oh, glitchy torches. When I was a kid, and I guess still right now, it's right over there. We had this. I don't know where that lighting glitch is. We had this guitar that was basically Bop It, but it was musical. It was like musical Bop It. So like, you know, a certain part of the instrument would flash and make a distinct sound, and you did the thing on that part. So you know, you had a little strum thing across the middle. You could twist it here, and you could slide it up and down, and like. Yeah, it's over here. But yeah, you could like slide it up and down, and there were different settings where you had like, you know, rhythm. So like it would play like 4 notes in a row, and you had to play them in a row in time, and like it'd get faster and faster, and it's like it was like it was more of a rhythm game than it was Bop It, but it was like a rhythm Bop It with a guitar. It was cool. It's still over there somewhere. And yeah, I don't know. That's ooh, more berry bushes. Oh crap! I broke my pants. Okay. Berry bush OP. Anyway, that's it for Morge World. Moving on to the Void.
Do you see them?
No, I don't. I saw them through the world like a few seconds ago.
Wait. I will go up on the wall. Where can I pillar up? There are torches along the whole wall. Oh, here, I can go up.
They may have been overtorching to compensate for the lighting bug.
Yeah. I'm a up in the
Oh,
tower.
I see one of them.
At least I think I do. I don't see their name tag, but
I'm up in the tower, like right by the entrance.
yeah, I see Rad. I see Rad. Oh wait, I can see Rad's top layer for skin, so that means she's here. Mustache check. I'm starting the record.
Okay.
Wait, I did it wrong.
So bad. Oh yeah, I see a name tag over there. I hope they're close enough to hear it.
They might have it off
That would be annoying.
because they haven't
Said anything yet?
Yeah. This sound!
It's beautiful.
Do you wanna maybe try and get closer? Maybe they don't hear it.
Worth a shot.
I was gonna say, did you take the jukebox? But I forgot that it's broken, so you...
I absolutely took the jukebox.
Are you coming up in the tower?
I don't know which tower you're in, but I'm like,
The one to the right of where you pillared up?
on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, I thought that was one of them. Ow. This is so horrible. Oh yeah, they're down there.
I don't know if they can hear it. Wait, one of them's like looking around.
Yo, every now and again, it makes a beat that's just like so good. Like the oh god, don't get in between the two records, the two jukeboxes.
Yeah, like there's just a...
Okay.
Welcome back.
One of the other changes I added with the vanilla tweaks is the rain. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Like, it's still very distinctly raining, especially when we look at the sky, but look at that. I can still see stuff. It's so unobtrusive. It's beautiful. And like now, as long as it's not thundering, I can turn on the weather sounds, and I could have already had the weather sounds on, but like I turn it on now, so that's fully clear that it's raining to me, just in case I can't quite tell. But like, just look at that. Isn't that much nicer? Much nicer. And as someone who likes to record, and like it's always raining on the server, so like it's one of my biggest annoying one of the most annoying things to me is when I want to record and it starts raining and I have to wait or sleep it off. It's really annoying, but it's a sign up there. But anyway, So, we are now here at the what's it called? Shoptown Development Commission. And as you can see right from the start, there's a bit of a change. We got some little bushes here in the front and a little road leads up to it. These bushes were not me. They were actually made by someone else because I have recruited someone else to our cause already. I say, oh, I have Bad Omen too. Ooh. I forgot how that affects, that stacks. There was a pillager over here just a minute ago, so I killed him. He gave me a quick charge crossbow piercing too. Wait. I might keep that for myself. But the other two are going to the well, these others will go to the pile of things for the sake of paintball. But yeah, let's go ahead and step on inside to our completed Shoptown Development Commission building. Right here, we have the lobby. We've got a little computer for our secretary, and a little waiting room over here. By waiting room, I mean just a little spot in the corner where you can look out at the rain. You can't even tell it's raining out the window. And we got this nice modern shelving unit there that I came up with. I really like that. I think the smooth stone slabs and stuff works really well for that, and it breaks up the whole orangey feel of the whole place. And this right here, ooh, when they added the lanterns, I didn't care that much for them. I was like, yeah, they add lanterns, cool. That'll be nice for some people. But like now that I'm seeing them in action, like here and over at Weather's Woolly World, I'm really liking them. And this chandelier is so nice. Like, it's so simple. Like, it's literally just 6 fence posts and 4 lanterns. And you know what it does? It means it's only, aside from this torch right here, it covers the entire room. And like, if it were more centered, I wouldn't need this torch here. But unfortunately, it has to be over here because there's a thing here. But yeah, let's head on upstairs to the meeting room. So this is just a, oh, I forgot to grab a plant for the pot. We got a little meeting room here for the the board of directors, not the board of directors. Well, yeah, the commission with functioning seats. So yeah, there's only 5 seats now. There's not because there's a limit, just because that's what I put. And then up here you have my office. It's not necessarily my office. It's technically the office of the board of directors, but the director, the Shoptown Development Commission director. But when I showed off this building to Naxer, he basically just assumed that it was my office, and I was like, yeah, that was basically the assumption I had anyway. I didn't want to say it, but since he said it first, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, this is basically my office. Got a little lectern here with with this book that with a oh that's a weird, yo, look at that hitbox. That's so weird. That's really weird to look at. I don't know if I want to see that again. I don't want to look at that. But yeah, and this floor, just like the floor below, no torches. Floors 2 and 3, no torches, because this thing here does all the work, and also these torches on the outside that Lemon's placed to prevent mobs from spawning on the outside. But look at that. Isn't this great? Isn't this great? I really like the way this came out. Oh, I think I might need to add. I was thinking about doing a bit more work on the ceiling there, because, well, I don't like how smooth this part is, so I might add some stuff here, but I had to so that I could have enough hardened clay to make that roof complete. But yeah, this is basically the Shoptown Development Commission office building, and we've, as I mentioned, we have already recruited our first member. Naxer has volunteered to be the secretary of the commission, and I assume that will also mean he's a full member of the commission as well, because we'll take what we can get. If the secretary is also a member, who cares? Like, we need people who we can get, and he's pretty active in Shoptown. So yeah, also I really like, shoutouts to Rad and Scott for showing me these like fence post seat armrests. Really nice, really nice. I'm not a huge fan of how I had to
put them on other stuff to make it work, but I still think it works. I still think it works. Oh no, man, I'm stupid. There were saplings on the ground over there earlier, and I threw them away, and I could have kept one for the sake of that pot. But yeah, that is that building. The exterior is the same, so I can't really have a big, grand shot. Nixer is already working on this over here. Oh, Nixer's already working on filling in this void of an area over here. Sapling, yes. Well, there we go. He has relocated his shop that he was going to build there over here, so that will help fill in the space here, which is good. And then over here, a shop that I have yet to show off yet, is Abel Fricker's Boom Shop. Just sells gunpowder. A stack for a diamond. That's pretty good price. I think it was higher than that before. I can't tell. So basically, has this bush always been there? Oh yeah, Nixer was planting some bushes around, like as a little decorative thing. Killer also sells gunpowder here. Yeah, 2 stacks for 1 diamond. So, like, Killer's is legitimately the better deal. Although, I don't know, because like I don't know if anyone knows this is here, because you only think of this as being being the gunpowder shop. Meanwhile, that's literally all that is. So I imagine people who don't know about Killer Shop will gravitate toward that one, which will, you know, makes profit. Speaking of profit, people are buying quartz now, and it's great. Over here, again, the community anvil station, because sometimes you just need anvils, is brought to you by the Shoptown Development Commission. This little thing right here is complete. This is what it looks like. Just a little thing here. And donations if you want. Those are mine. I just left those there for a moment. So, yeah. Sometimes you need an anvil. And it fills in this spot kind of nicely, I think. If I could, I might, well, I don't really feel like doing it now because I've already built it, but I might push it back a block, but then it's up against a tree, and I don't want to move this tree, but I don't want it to be so close to the road. Maybe I'll move the road over a block. Yeah, that's an idea. And now, lastly, I forgot to do this before I started recording, and I don't care to stop recording and test it now, but we may have to say goodbye to Dolphin Station installation because of 2 things. One, there's a bug, if you didn't know, in this update where named mobs just kind of disappear. I had some wolves disappear, and I had to get new ones with the same name. It's like Espeon and Flareon. They disappeared magically. Dolphin Station, Lane, Dolphin Station. You're faster than I thought you'd be. Lane has disappeared, but that's one thing. I could get a new dolphin. That's fine. But there's another problem. You can't get the Dolphin's Grace effect through walls anymore. I don't know when what point that this was changed. Obviously, it was in this previous update. But yeah, all the Dolphin stations are non-functioning currently. So I'm gonna have to do a little testing to see if I can alter them to make them work. Like maybe switch them out with planes or slabs or something. See what I can do. But if they are still messed up, then we're closing down. Like the shop, like it just doesn't work anymore. I can't. Why? I can't sell my business if it literally doesn't work. So, yeah. If that's the case, I will probably just turn this into a proper bridge over here. And that's so sad. So sad. Alexa, play Despacito. No, that's a dumb meme. It's actually not a dumb meme. I kind of like that meme. But yeah, I'll have to do some testing. And sad to see it go, because that was one of the first. That was literally the first thing I was like, I'm doing this on the server. Like it was the moment I found out that you know, Dolphin's plus Dolphin's Grace plus Depth Strider 3 made you like soar at the speed of sound. Like that was amazing for beginning of the game travel, and it still is if you want to do like if you ever need to like do long distance ocean travel, if you can find a way to make that work. But we don't really hang out, we don't really do much at spawn anymore, so it's not really needed. And I mean, it was cool while it lasted, and I did get some easy profits out of it. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna update that. I think there might be a broken torch up there somewhere. I had to fix this lighting earlier. But yeah, I think that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.